Hello, everybody. Probably not the best time to record this since I have strep throat, but it's fine. Um, if you haven't guessed by the title or the thumbnail or really anything in this video, uh, we're doing we're doing this little guy right here. This one, and this tower has caused me much, much, many problems. Many problems. While trying to record. I've probably spent 4 hours trying to record this tower. Alright, you already know it's a hard tower when you when you go into the portal and you lose, your FPS goes to 3 for like 4 seconds and then goes back to normal. Anyway, I won't be commenting the entire thing because, my throat hurts. I'm actually going to try to stay quiet, except for like in the mazes or like during the puzzle on the 5th floor. Also, by the name, you can guess, it gets pretty dark in this tower. Thankfully, I have a lantern, but that will go away. That will go away very soon. And by go away, I mean, basically, at floor 5, all lights just say no and go away. So what you want to do here is you want to go over here, press this button. Do not touch the kill bricks after you press that button, as it's a button deactivator. Also, that button activates that spinner, which is required to move forward. So yes, you gotta press it. Then jump up here. That wedge is a little bit weird. Just get used to it a little bit. Make sure you don't fall off this, and then go to the very edge and jump up, and then get to the zip line. That part's a little bit hard. Just land on the thing. It's not too difficult. This part right here is all conveyor, and then do not press that red button. That red button deactivates all the red bricks, and it also, you can't stand on it, so you have to. So then you drop down to the kill brick 4, and the button deactivator goes. Then you go to this spinner, and now it's dark. Thankfully, I have a lantern, but it's still not very dark. You can still see when it's not dark. See. Anyway, all you gotta do is go down here. Go down here. Touch this button. And then you gotta go through here. And it says, can you find all 4 buttons and reach the end? Now, I know this maze isn't so bad, but later on there will be a trigger maze. Good luck. So the first one is right here. Press that button. And the second one is right there. There's nothing down this way. And the third one is right here. Then you go over here. And you go over here. And then just follow this pathway until you get to here. Right here, do not go through here yet. You first want to go down here and press this button. Then you go through here, and you have to avoid this Kermit PNG that tries to kill you. Yeah, it's funny as hell. I agree. Then once you get out of this, you have to have all 4 buttons to proceed, so that's what I'm walking through right now. So just press the buttons. Don't try to skip it. I don't even think you can laugh clip it. Also, by the way, if you think there's not music, it's just because it's the light ambience. Apparently, it's Kevin MacLeod, but I don't think it is. This sign right here says, need a light? Okay. And it's just a little light. You don't really need it, though, because it's not, like, lighting anything important. That sign just says a bunch of gibberish. Actually, it's... Yeah. Yeah. Jump in here, and do not walk off, because that's just kind of a waste of time. You will die. There is a kill barrier. Go down there, press this button. It might look like you have to press that for something far away. You don't. Also, right here, if you fall, this entire thing is invisible studs and you'll be fine. Don't worry about falling. All that button does is activate this pusher. It doesn't do anything else, and once you go to the next floor, the button timer goes away. Why the timer is so long, I don't know. Then you jump in here, and bang. Don't fall. I think you can, but it just makes you take more damage. Go over here. It looks like you're in there, and then you go through. Go up here, head her up. Over here's a balcony. I'll actually go to it so you guys can see. You get a pretty nice view of the ring and the tower. And that thing that absolutely haunts my nightmares. Not really. Anyway. Yeah. That's the balcony. Anyway, it looks like you have a pick-a-pass section, but the only way to go is actually on the right side in between, right there. There's a little invisible spot. You might not be able to see it through recording, but promise me, I promise you that you'll be able to see it, unless you're legally blind. And then, in that case, why are you playing video games? Anyway, push this thing slowly because it bounces back and it sometimes pushes you off, and that's just annoying. And go up here, and here we have to press this button and then drop down to where you start and go in here. The kill bricks in this one are okay, yeah, but there's a different one you'll see later. So you just gotta do this. It's not that hard. Yeah, making it seem very difficult. Yeah, it's not that hard. Just walk off. So that once it squeezes, press this button, and then do not try to skip this part, because if you fall right there, you go back to the part, but after the maze, like right after the maze on the last floor. So just do this. It's not that hard. Just don't fall, because you can waste like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Once you go in here, jump up here, jump up here, jump up here, head hitter up. Oh, go over here then. And then what you want to do is you want to make your way back up. It's recommended that you have a healing item for this tower, since half this tower is just heal. Because there's kill bricks everywhere. And once you get through there, there's a button here, and then this is where it looks like you were gonna land, but you can. I don't think you can go in there, and I'm not gonna test. You can test if you want. Go up here, take this zip line. Go over here, walk across, and Sans. He's there. I think it's pretty funny, but I mean, walk across this. Be careful on this part, and then once you get here, it's kind of just free. Hold W simulator until you get here, and now lights are broken. So you could just flat wall out right here, but I'm gonna show you how to actually do the puzzle. So you go up here. There's only hold on, let me get back up because I fell like an idiot. There's only 3 Can Collide True lanterns in this entire tower. Do not try to jump on any lanterns because you will just fall right through, and that's what happened to me at like towards the end of the tower, not the tower crossings, and it made me so mad, and it took me like 30 minutes to get back. Anyway, go over here, and then this spinner jump can be a little bit weird if you don't jump in time. Just jump in time. It's not that hard. Go on this X pusher, and now you're up here. This puzzle confused me a lot when I first got here. So you want to push this until it gets stopped by this red brick, and go over here. Make sure all the bricks around this or except that one are red. Actually, is that what you want? Yeah. Make sure they're all red. And then go down this way. Because you can skip a couple one-stud jump. Oh, also, sorry if you hear fireworks. It's New Year's Eve right now, and people are shooting off fireworks for some reason. Anyway, you just gotta do this one. This path is significantly harder than the second one you have to do, so just keep that in mind. Do some head hitters, stuff like that, and then some tight ropes. And both of them are not that hard, by the way. And once you get up here, there's a specific path you can do with this part. I just do this. Oh. Yeah, I just do this, and then you walk off right here, and then you jump up, and then you get the button. Once you do that, you can just jump down. And then do the parkour, but go this way this time. And once you go up here, you want to go over here and turn this green, and then turn this, and put this all the way over there. And then you want to jump. You want to go this way. So you can skip. Oh, never mind. You can skip a couple jumps by going that way. I'm just gonna, but I fell because I'm an idiot, so I'm just gonna go normally. I think that guy's trying to dance clip a one stud thing, so I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's trying to laugh clip. Anyway, just go up here, do a head hitter, jump on the spinner. Jump on these swinging platforms, and then jump on these spinners, and you're at the green button. See, significantly easier. And then jump down and go over to the beginning where I said you could just flat wall, and you can drop in here now. This is a speed giver, and this is a speed section. Press this button and run. It's really not that big of a time crunch. Right here. This is a conveyor. This gets so many people and it pisses me off. It's a conveyor. Hold jump. Get on that, and then jump in between these lanterns and a Skyrim reference. Hey you, you're finally awake. You were trying to beat that tower, right? You walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us and that thief over there. And then go over here to this X pusher. That's what the button powers. Get your speed removed, and now you're at the tower crossing. And I'm going to give my throat a break for a little bit. Just hop on this moving platform and let it take you to Tower of Cold Hands. Alright. And now, this is where you have to start corner clipping. And very few towers in this game use tower crossing, and this is one of the, like, 4. Oh, I ragdolled. It's fine. If you ragdoll, you should be okay. These two are the other 2 lanterns that are, can't quite, not false, true. I actually recommend you jump on that one and then jump over here. And you can see, and you're supposed to jump in between them, but you can jump on that one and then jump over here to skip a little bit of stuff. And then you gotta do these 1/2 stud stickouts, I think they are. Yeah, no, they're 1 stubs. And then you gotta do some pretty annoying tight ropes. I fall on these a lot for some reason. Yeah, like that. Right there is actually where you're supposed to land. But you can skip a couple. You can skip that by just doing like an 11 stud jump on top of those lanterns. If you fail to jump, there's no big deal because you just land back right there. It just skips a little bit. I'm just gonna shut up until I actually get to the end of the tightrope. Oh yeah, if you fall, by the way, you teleport back to this part with the buttons not pressed, but you can always just do this to get out. If I can get it, that is. Sometimes it doesn't work very well. Also, yeah, I'll just shut up until then, so, feel free to skip ahead until you see me there, because I can't edit yet. That, or I'll just cut ahead in the video, I'm not sure. I might, because I actually might want to do production quality for this one, because people look up guides for this tower. Did they patch this freaking thing? I swear, dude. I don't want to redo the puzzle, it's hard. Not really, but it's just tedious. Rip and shot that guy that just died. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna shut up. And if I cut it, you'll see me right back where I was. But if not, why are you still watching? Just skip ahead. Are you... Finally, dude. Alright. That took me way longer than I wanted to admit. Anyway, we're at the free last floor. This last floor is super free. It's not hard. If you struggle with it, you're weird. Literally, all you have to do is this. And you win. You just high jump up. It's not hard. Then, right here it says, we do not condone attempts to beat other towers. Try the new route. And if you touch it, it's just a kill brick. And you shouldn't do that. And then it takes you to the top of difficulty chart. Yeah. This is the hardest part of the tower. All I have to say is, really, is just good luck on this part. You know, like, because, you know, difficulty chart is it's very hard. It's soul crushing, you know? And this is Tower of Deep Darkness, you know, the high challenging, probably intense, actually, tower. If I could get in, please. Yeah, it's good luck on this part. Except just kidding, because no, all it is that you just go here, and then you just... that joke would have been funnier if it didn't take me so long to corner clip in. But yeah, and then you jump, and then you just take you here to this zip line that takes you to Shattered Dreams, which is one of my favorite towers in this ring. Corner clip in, you really have to do like 2 jumps. Literally, the hardest jump you have to do is there to there, because then you just have to jump up. I think that's a bug, but I mean, I'm not complaining. Then it teleports you to Tower of Traps. You know, that one tower that has almost 3 stud stickouts and a difficult. Anyway, you go on this very thin stud, and then you go on this half stud. And then you jump into the tower, and this is, it's kind of confusing, because if you haven't done Tower Traps, which I recommend you do this before you do honestly, Tower Traps is so stupid, I don't recommend you do it at all. Anyway, it says, choose the left answer, and since it's Tower of Traps, it's a trap to choose the left answer, and you'll fall and die. But in this case, you'll just teleport back to the beginning of the tower crossing. And then you just gotta do this long, half-stud, tightrope looking thing. Except it's not a tightrope. It's just half studs. And then it teleports you to table flipping, which is even worse. You have to do this thing. Which usually isn't too bad, actually, because they kind of fixed it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All you gotta do is kind of just do this. You can do sideways too, I think. Yeah. For some reason it pushes back sometimes. This part just kind of sucks. Get used to it, it kind of sucks. Please don't. Alright, yeah, you can do that too. This is much better. Then you jump up here, and then you jump up here. Usually there's kill bricks right here, and if you fall in, that's a GB... Actually, no, it's not. It's not a GBJ. Yeah, you can get out, but it's like a very hard to get out jump, and there's like a bunch of kill bricks right there. Then you're thinking, oh no, I have to do that. No. It actually just teleports you to the top of falling and failing. And then you just go this way, go in first person for this part. If you have helicopter, it's a lot easier, but I'm going to do it with no helicopter. Just use trail mix because I might die. You just have to hold jump right there. You'll take a lot of damage, usually. Except for some reason I didn't, even though kill brick lag doesn't exist anymore. Then you just jump down to where the wind pad is, and accept no, and now the lights are gone, and Crab Rave is playing, and that will get me copyrighted, so I'm gonna mute that. Sorry, guys. I think anything else, most of the stuff and other stuff in this video will get me copyrighted, but I mean, I just know for certain that Crab Rave will, so. Anyway, go down here, Go in here. I'm gonna do the obby instead of just skipping it with the helicopter. I usually just skip it. But I have a strange, like... I don't know how you'd say it. Oh, I like it. I just want to do it, legit. Even though I did skip a little bit. Cause just to be faster, you know? The obby would be harder if it wasn't just kill bricks, like, right there. I think these fall on overcoming hatred, and then you think you're gonna have to do this stupid thing, but you don't. And then it teleports you to, yeah, that's right, a mid-remorseless tower. And you actually have to do it. You have to do the entire remorseless tower. There's a corner clip at the top, and then you're just halfway through the tower. No, I'm joking. All you have to do is the first part, which is really easy. By the way, this is Eternal Suffering, if you're wondering. All you gotta do is then you just gotta corner clip this, and it teleports you over here. Now, don't fall here, or else you have to do the entire tower crossing over again. And nobody wants to do that, because that was a 12-minute tower crossing. Jump onto the zip line, and I have lost countless hours from that zip line, so be careful. Jump down this Mario pipe, and it takes you to here. Now, I wish I could really show you what I was doing, but I can't. So just go to the wall away from the red, I think, and then the wall at the red, and then the wall away from the red. No, the wall at the red. No, away. Then there's a button right here. There's a stud in the corner. I think it's this corner. And there's a stud in the corner, and then bam, press that button, and then go back. Now, this corner clip is so inconsistent, and I hate it. And it's quite hard to tell if you get it. Because if you don't look behind you, you don't know. By the way, this is floor 7. Yeah, it corner clips you out there, right there. That is if you get it. This is the hardest corner clip at the tower for me. It literally takes me like 2 minutes sometimes. There we go. Once you get out here, here's how I do it. Oh, by the way, the sign says, find a small button in the forest area, then go down to the sewer manhole right near the sign. Remember, it is worth watching. If only it could hurry up with that pizza. Wait. Anyway, what I do is I walk this way, and I just hold W until I find this manhole. And then once you do, you turn to the right and just walk. And you go over here. Press this button, and there's a key behind this house. Don't grab it, because it's just there to be there. It literally doesn't do anything. And then you walk over here to the manhole again. There it is. And it teleports you to falling and failing. Then, what you gotta do is you gotta find the one stud squeeze, which is right here. And then you go down here. And then in here. Don't fall in the acid, because it teleports you very far back. Walk over here, press this button, and we're almost at the part where this becomes actually difficult obby instead of just tower crossing spam. Walk this way, and jump up this. I don't think you can, oh you can, just hold W in space. And then run back to the thing, and also it makes some weird noises. You'll see what's about to happen. Don't fall in right here. Just jump down and don't move. Now that you've pressed that button over there, you have to squeeze back underneath this. Go across the... Oh, by the way, there's an invisible thing. You might not be able to see it, but you'll see it when you're here. And now you have to jump on this, which is over the acid, which is quite scary. For some reason. Not really. It's actually not that scary. And then you just walk around and you get to a maze once you get to here. You'll see. Right here, you're a maze. And then you squeeze into this, and then just follow this. And then you want to go to this one, and then go right. And then it looks... Wait, no, that's not right now. And then it looks like you can't go through. You can just walk through that wall. And then when you turn this corner, there's a little button. When you press this, don't get freaked out by the fact that it says run on the wall and it's making scary noises. I don't know what the button activates, but it don't get freaked out by the fact that it's making spooky noises, because it's not that scary. Anyway, jump onto this, go over here, go on the invisible thing, walk through, go to the ladder, and then go to the house. Now you can open this door, and it says you need to follow a puzzle with Roblox physics and stuff. All you gotta do is push this. If it would push, that is. And then you jump in here. And then you just kind of follow this thing, and then you go down here. And now you're at where it actually turned into an obby. You are at the depths of the darkness now. It's pretty amazing how you got this far. It's still making the noises for some reason. But anyway, this part is where it becomes mid-intense obby, because the entire thing has been low difficult obby at the most. You don't really need to worry about this turret. It doesn't do that much damage. Just jump over here and mind your business. You can climb on this ladder. I recommend just going out of shift lock and jumping on that one. Jump over this. Oh, I missed. Okay, hold on. And by high intense, I mean like probably low intense, but for this obby. But I mean, this one at least. There's another maze, and then there's the most annoying thing in the freaking world. Literally, like the obby that comes after. Like, there's two things. There's two things after this. There's a button rush, which isn't that hard. It took me like 3 minutes, my first attempt. It's not that bad. Anyway, just jump on that. I don't suck like me. And go into shift lock and do that. I don't know what I'm trying to do. If you're wondering what the music is, it's probably going to be in the description, because I'm probably going to get copyrighted since this is Paper Mario. Here, you just got to do this little jump. Use T-pose right here so you don't get freaking destroyed, unless you don't have it, and then you just get freaking destroyed. Walk off to here and wait, and then jump, and then jump. You can do the whole spinner. I don't like to, but I actually recommend you do, because it's hard to hit that. And then you go over here. Go over here and jump onto this 2 stud wide tightrope, I guess. Go through here. It looks like you can't, but you can. This kill brick spinner does so much damage. I hated it. First thing I got here, I literally knocked me to 1 HP, and I was so scared. And then you just gotta corner clip in. I usually get this like first or second try. It's not that hard. And then you're almost at the end of this part. All you gotta do is go over here. Jump over here. And you're at the end. Press this button and jump off, because you don't need to do the backtracking thing, because that's just a pain in the butt. And then just go over here. Instead of going that way, go this way. Because the button, that's what this button activates. And now you're at the maze that I was talking about. That's really hard. So go through this area, and now you're in the maze. So, I know this maze by heart. Somehow. I don't know how. I've been through it like 4 times. Anyway, just go down this hallway. Go down here. Go down here. And then right around here, you can... Oh, no, I went on the wrong thing. Right around here, there's a little crevice you can go in. No, I'm not in it. Little crevice you in. Hold jump, because there's kill bricks. Some crevices might cause this entire area to shift. Keep that in mind. So what you gotta do, you gotta go down here. And then you gotta go down here. And if you're wondering why because this crevice makes this thing shift. And then once you go down here, you go over this. And the sign says, I bet you aren't familiar with any of this. I am. But then you go over here. And you just kind of hug this wall, I think. And you hug this wall. And then you're at the beginning of the maze. How about a large maze? But when you come over here, it shifts the entire area. And then this sign says... This sign, is clipped into the wall or something like that. Then you want to go to the third, 1, 2, 3, fourth one from the right. Walk to the end of it. And hold right. And then once you're in here, you win. Not the tower, the maze. Drop down here, and then you're at the button rush. Be fast here, because if you're not, you have to restart the entire thing once you beat it, because you can't. You can't. Also, if you fall, it just teleports you back to the beginning of the button rush. This is the hardest part of the button rush, in my opinion. It was a pain in the butt for me. Walk around. And then you're basically at the end. You just gotta do this. Then, if you fall on this part, that's just sad. I've fallen on this part. It sucks. Okay, skip ahead a bit once I get there. I probably... Either I will skip it, or you can just skip it if I don't. But I probably will skip it, because I feel like I have to start doing that. Alright, see you there. Why are you still watching this, brother? Yeah, just skip ahead, it's fine. Or actually, you can watch if you want. I'm not gonna talk because my throat hurts hella bad. I've been talking way too long. And it's almost midnight, and it's New Year's, and I'm just tired. Okay, back at the button part. Let's not fail this time. Alright, we're good, probably. Unless I failed that. No. Okay, we're good. Alright. Now, this is the worst part of the tower. You cannot fall 17.5 studs. If you hit that red barrier, it teleports you back to the beginning. There is a checkpoint. That checkpoint marks the hardest part of this entire tower. This first part, I did it first try. Actually, no, I did it second try because I failed the first jump somehow when I first got here. But it's not that hard. Just kind of, you know, do the jumps. Don't fall. Go right here and do it from this side. Don't do it like this, because if you fall, there is almost no chance that you'll touch the barrier. And then do the wrap. The kill brick wrap. Do that, and that's your last wrap for this section. I think. Never mind. You gotta jump, and there's an invisible kind of thing right here, and then you drop down to these. Remember this, right, left. You don't really have to remember because it tells you right when you need to know for some reason. And then you're at the very end and you just gotta do these, which are kind of annoying. And this is the checkpoint. This marks the hardest part of the tower. Some would say the last floor is that harder, but I mean, like, it's not that hard. Anyway, if you fall here at all, it TPs you to the beginning where that green part is. Also, this part is annoying. You gotta keep. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure, because I have difficulty chart. You know, like reflexes. So I press R sometimes when I fall on stuff, and I don't want to accidentally restart right now because that would be not pog. Anyway, align yourself right here. Get on this ladder and climb down. Then flick off and land there. Go over here. Go over here. Simple stuff. Jump up here. You can do that kind of stuff, but I just like to head hit her up. It's not that hard. And then you're almost done with this. Actually, this is the halfway point. You jump down here, align right here, align, and then jump down to this, and move your camera and press A to get in. Or if you move it to the left, press D. That is the hardest part of this entire section. Good luck with it. And then just jump over there. That jump's not that far. That one's kind of tricky. Just hold D. Then you got some trusses. This part. And right when I thought I was going to do this, like, first or second try, no, I'm going to be stuck on the ladder part now. Trust me. I'm going to be stuck here forever. Because every time I fail, like, if I fail something minuscule while I'm recording, then I just die, and I can't do this easiest part of this thing now. You can also go right here, I think. I don't recommend it, though, because it's, like, kind of buggy sometimes. Not buggy, but, like, you can just fall. I was surprised that I did that latter part where you have to align and then flick your camera first try. I don't usually do it that first try. That part is my kryptonite. This part took me an hour and a half when I first got here. Okay, I messed up. I didn't press A enough. Just be prepared to spend time here. And get used to this music. I hate this music now. Like, I can't hear it anymore. I hate it, but I'm gonna keep it on for the video. But just know I have my headphones off. I was trying to record this a while ago, actually. But I kept failing. This. I was literally, like, here for, like, 15 minutes before I got it. And then my computer crashed. Like, right as I was at the final floor. So this is just a re-recording, basically. And that was, like, 3 weeks ago because I was so pissed off. Yeah, by the way, this tower's hella long. I don't know if you've, like, noticed that. From my very long run. Okay, there we go. I did the latter part. Kind of just gotta hold D right here. So you get to this, and then hit her up. Okay, we're back to the trusses. Basically, I like to truss flick on them. I don't recommend that, but you can. Then just, like, kind of be careful on that part. It's kind of hard. Just kind of get used to it. Go right here, wrap around, and then land on this. And once you're there, you're basically at the home stretch. Don't speak too soon, kids. That's a valuable life lesson, I guess. Oh no! What am I doing? Yeah, this part might take me a bit, so I'm gonna cut out a lot. If I keep failing over and over again, I will cut it out, because I know nobody wants to watch me failing it over and over again. Tower Deep Darkness. And if I fail last floor, this video is getting scrapped. Like, there's no way I'm doing this if I fail last floor. Last floor isn't too hard, though. I shouldn't fail it. Okay, we're back. And as I was saying, you're basically at the final stretch when you do this. Once you get up here, you press this button, and the thing is removed. You go over here, and you are now at the last floor. It gives you a break from the darkness. It says you teleport to the beginning of floor 3, but since this tower is a descending tower, it actually only teleports you to the maze and the big purple maze. Also, do not touch the kill bricks on the ground. Basically, is what it's saying. Jump to there and then jump to there. Do not try to jump on the ladder. That got me. That was my first time I fell. Okay, right here. This thing is kind of annoying. Hug the wall and then jump over that gray part, because that's can't collide false, and you'll fall. Jump on the spinner. This is very nerve-wracking, by the way. You see that? This part is very annoying. You have to go up here, wrap around, and then jump to this. That is probably the scariest part, other than, like, at the end. Anyway, do not jump on the darker shades or smaller ones. Also, this one's kind of invisible. You can kind of see the thing. It's in the middle. Anyway, the smaller, not the smaller, like the darker shade ones are can collide false and you'll fall through. Okay, this jump is the worst. Not the worst in the tower, but okay. So then you get to this part. Press the button. I don't know why it's a button. Now here, before you think you do not touch those buttons. That will deactivate all these bricks and you will fall. I touched that button the first time I was here and it made me very mad. And then you're at the last jump. GG. So that was Tower Deep Darkness. Yeah. That was it. I hope you enjoyed. Like and sub or I'll touch your toes. Sexually. Also knows reveal at 100 subs.